Minecraft is over 15 years old, and every update it's seen has brought new blocks and new things to do. But there was a time when players didn't have so much variety and had to get creative with how they played the game. From retired game modes to forgotten features, here's 10 ancient Minecraft things you used to do. Whether it was on a public server or just between friends, Spleef was one of the earliest minigames in Minecraft. In a specially built arena, a large floor usually made of snow separated the players from a pit of lava. The players then ran around with shovels digging out the floor and trying to get the others to fall in. It was frantic fun. This game mode evolved into TNT Run and other deleting floor games, but none is more iconic than the original beta build. With a game composed entirely of blocks, it's no wonder pixel art became so popular in the community. The first documented pixel art in Minecraft was a dirt, wood and stone Mario back in 2009. Once players got a hold of wool, the scale and complexity skyrocketed. I myself got deep into the pixel art craze, recreating many blocks and items in Minecraft as 1:16 replicas, and rebuilding famous players as statues. I may have to explore this world in a future video, so let me know if you want to see that. Sprinting was added in the beta 1.8 pre-release, which then inspired a plethora of parkour maps and challenges. Minecraft YouTubers spent hours jumping between suspended platforms and tackling tricky ladder corner jumps and fence post hopping. Most servers at the time hosted parkour minigame areas with leaderboards for the various courses, but over time parkour was relegated to something you did in the lobby before another game, and then simply something you did in your world to keep your fingers active while thinking. Another popular game mode on early Minecraft servers was Towny. This was like factions where players could build on their own plots of land and form towns. Each town had a mayor who was in charge of managing residents and setting the rules. And there was even an economy with banks, item purchases, and taxes. This was super fun for many players, and I felt like The Sims, but in first person. Relationships were formed and memories were made in these ancient towns, but now most servers running factions are riddled with microtransactions and modders ruining the experience. Ambitious builds require a lot of space to work with. In modern Minecraft, when you need a large area underground cleared out, you can use a haste beacon and an efficiency enchanted pickaxe to insta-mine stone. But beta Minecraft didn't have this. Instead, TNT was the most sought after tool for destroying lots of blocks at once in a satisfying explosion. We don't usually do this nowadays, as it takes so long to collect the gunpowder from creepers, and it's much cleaner to dig, but we often forget the simple joy of crafting some sulfur and sand into TNT, and use these blocks to build a big city and mine it all using TNT. We're halfway through the list now, and the exploration dog is reminding you to subscribe. Custom maps have always been synonymous with Minecraft, allowing players to share their creations online. Many even went as far as to create story-driven adventure maps for players to follow. Before command blocks and custom text displays, the story was written in books and on signs. You probably remember watching YouTubers play the latest map or download a couple yourself for some entertainment. But as the game continues to update, these oldest maps have been forgotten. Boats used to be a lot harder to control and they broke really easily, but they were still a lot of fun. Back in beta, boats floated up when submerged in water, which gave way to boat elevators. If you rode your boat into a stream of water, it'd shoot up like a rocket. This made it much easier to make looping water slides or rapids. But if you wanted to stay dry, you could always stack a bunch of boats in a vertical line using trapdoors and rapidly right-click to ascend hundreds of blocks in a second. I don't know if this was just me, but in my first world, whenever I found a music disc in a dungeon chest or from a skeleton killing a creeper, I threw it on the jukebox and listened to C418 while I went around my house. The contribution Minecraft's music has to its legacy and nostalgia cannot be understated. But many players don't use the discs they find anymore. At least parrots still know how to groove. In the Caves and Cliffs update, we were introduced to an entirely new underground generation with incredible caves to explore. This was a fantastic and needed addition to the game, but many players feel content to simply branch mine for diamonds, and once they have enough resources for armors and tool, they don't go back. One of the most fun and exciting things you can do is stocking up on torches, finding a good cave opening, and getting lost in the labyrinth of tunnels, dodging lava and mobs as you fill your inventory with ore. Going caving brings me back to the simpler days of Minecraft, when the underground was much scarier. Finally, I wanted to highlight how great Minecraft is for roleplay. Not only can you dig for ores and build your amazing world, but you can also immerse yourself in what you've made and forge your own story. When you're with friends, you can pretend to be your own characters and act out scenes. But when you're alone, you can visualize the movie you're starring in as you fight through the mobs of the night and run to safety. This is why I love interior design. It adds character and reality to a build and makes you feel like you're actually in a world of your own. So pretend like you're making a reality TV show, or actually record one, and go make your own story, because that might be something you used to do. I want to give a huge thank you to the 2,000 people who have subscribed to my channel since my last list video. It means a lot to me. YouTube thinks you might like this video of mine. Thanks for watching and have a great day.